So this is lesson 5.1, which is unit rates, ratios, and then lesson 5.2 would be unit rates. So a ratio is just a comparison of two quantities by division. Okay, and they give you the examples. You can write it out in words as 329, and symbols, which is 3:9, or most times how you're going to see it in math class is as a fraction as 3 divided by 9. Okay. So number 1 says, refer to the table. Express the ratio of the lifespan of a bottlenose dolphin to the lifespan of the mouse. So the bottlenose dolphin to the lifespan of a mouse as a ratio in simplest form. Okay, so that means since the dolphin came before the 2, I need to put them in the numerator, and I'm going to put the mouse in the denominator. Okay, so now I need to find the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor would be 3. So when I simplify my fraction, it's 10 over 1. And then it said explain its meaning. Well, what this means is that the lifespan of the dolphin lives 10 times longer than the lifespan of a mouse. Okay. 2. 15 out of 100 campsites at a campground are reserved for campers with pets. Express this ratio as a fraction in simplest form. So 15 over 100, and the greatest common factor in this case would be 5. So I get 3 out of 20. Now I got to do part 2, though. It says explain its meaning. So it just means that for every 20 campsites there are, 3 of them are with campers with pets. Okay. Express the ratio 15 inches to 1 foot as a fraction in simplest form. Okay, I don't want you converting yet, so you're just going to write it as a fraction. 15 over 1. And since it's in simplest form, we're going to leave it. Okay, now this is lesson 5.2, unit rates. Okay, I definitely would suggest having a calculator for this to make your division easier. The biggest thing is a unit rate has a denominator of 1. Okay, so we're always trying to get it so it has a denominator of 1. So if I start with 1A, okay, $18.50 for 5 pounds. So I'm going to write it as a fraction. Since I need a denominator of 1, 5 divided by 5 is going to give me 1 pound. So if I divide the denominator by 5, I'm now going to divide the numerator by 5, and I'll get $3.70. Now, when you put that in your calculator, it comes out to 3.7, but because we're dealing with money, you always got to go 2 places after the decimal. Okay, 1B is 100 meters in 10 seconds. So 100 M stands for meters, and 14S. Okay, since I want a unit rate, I need a denominator of 1, so I'm going to divide the denominator and the numerator by 14. 14 divided by 14 leaves me with 1 second. Okay, and we're going to round to the nearest tenth for this one, so this would be 7 1/10 meter. So this person went 7 1/10 meter in 1 second. 2, a store sells 2 different sizes of the same brand of sunscreen. They sell an 8-ounce bottle for $5.76 and a 12-ounce bottle for $8.88. Which size is the better buy per ounce? Okay, when you're talking about the better buy, you want the one that's cheaper per ounce. So normally you're always going to put money in the numerator. Okay, and I'm going to find my unit rate by dividing the numerator and denominator by 1. Okay, and this is going to come out to 72 cents per 1 ounce. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the 12-ounce bottle. Again, I'm going to put money in the numerator. Since I want a denominator of 1, I'm going to divide the numerator and the denominator by 12. And this comes out to 74 cents. So which is cheaper, the 8-ounce bottle or the 12-ounce bottle? Okay, it's going to be the 8-ounce bottle because per ounce, it's cheaper. It's a better buy. You're really getting more for your money. Or you could tell me you have a lower unit rate. Okay, last question. A bakery can make 195 donuts in 3 hours. At this rate, how many donuts can the bakery make in 8 hours? So first thing I need to do is find that unit rate. So I'm going to take 195 over 3. Okay. And since I want to know how many donuts they can make in 1 hour, I'm going to divide the numerator and the denominator by 3. So I get 65 donuts per hour or in 1 hour. Okay, so if they make 65 donuts in 1 hour, I now need to know how many they make in 8 hours. Okay, so I'm going to just multiply 65 by 8, and that's 520 donuts.